All right. So the stage is set, and the Super Falcons will face Cameroon next in Olympic women's football qualification, a mouth-watering heavyweight clash that has two historical rivals clashing with their Olympic lifeline at stake. Now, this task is already hard enough, but it has been made even harder due to the fact that a number of players could be missing at least one out of those two matches. So before we get into this situation right here and talk more about the game, please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. So yeah, the Super Falcons of Nigeria will be playing the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon in the third round of Olympic football qualifiers. The first leg is going to be played in Cameroon, and that's going to be on the 19th of February. And the second leg is going to be played in Nigeria, of course. It's going to be played on the 28th of February. And the problem starts with the 19th of February being the day that the international window opens. So basically, the clubs will probably be the clubs are going to have matches. A couple of clubs are going to have matches. A few leagues are still going to be playing the day before the international window opens. So that's going to be an issue with the first leg directly. Clubs in Spain are going to have matches. Portugal, they're going to have matches. I just saw Turkey, they're going to have matches. Players in those leagues, Asisa Roshwala and Rashida Tajibade, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, they'll be playing on the 18th of February. So those players are probably X'd out of that match unless the clubs will just want to do us a favor and release them. Then you got Portugal, Cristi Uchebe with Benfica got a match also the day before the game. Then you got Peace Effie, she plays in FC Braga, also in Portugal. Then in Turkey, we got Gloria Bona and Vivian Ikechukwu, who have a game right before our game also. Then some players who are going to be free for the game, I believe, are those in France, USA, Sweden, of course the Nigerian Women's Football League. In France, I believe they'll be free like almost a week before the game, so they'll have time to come into camp and do all that. Then in the USA, most of the players will be in preseason or the off season at the time of the game. Michelle Aloze and Ifeoma Onumonu season ends this November. I believe they're not even in the playoffs, so their season probably has already ended. Then we also got our college players. Deborah Abiodun is probably going to be getting ready for the next season, but I think Jennifer Echegini will be out of school by the end of this year because she was just there for the football season. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she's already graduated from school, so she'll be turning pro probably at the start of the next year. Now, in my opinion, this whole situation brings up the saying, hope for the best but prepare for the worst, because yes, we got the hope that we can have all our great players available on match day, but we should also prepare for the fact that those players will not be available. And how we do that is by relying heavily on the home base players. We got to get the home base players prepared for that game like they're gonna play. We saw in the last game, the second leg against Ethiopia, players like Comfort Florence Shaw, Esto Yenezide, Akuro Ogbonna, these players all play in the Nigerian Women's Football League, and they stepped up to help us get the qualification into the next round. So I believe that we can still rely on players like these to get the job done for us. I mean, it's always risky to throw a young player into the deep end in a match of this magnitude, but when you look at the alternative, you're going to be bringing in a player maybe one day after playing a game in Europe. I don't even think that's allowed. I don't think you'll be allowed to do that. Have a player play a game today, then tomorrow come and play another game. I don't think that's allowed. So instead of biting our nails and hoping and wishing for players to be available, we can just work with what we know for sure will be available, which are the players that are home based. So that might be an idea right there, but let me know your thoughts on the matter. A good chance that a number of players will not be available for the Super Falcons Olympic qualifiers against Cameroon. Let me know how you would deal with that situation right there. Put it in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.